with a sub, whatever he's got in his hand is one of the best slayers in the game. So let's kick it off him and see how they get things started.
So, you know, as the brilliant mind of Cursed Call of Duty as you are.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What
Learning Enable is teaching me so very much.
Yeah, and
Signed by Red Bull, verified on Twitter. But here we go, kicking it off into game number 3. Slasher and crew are going to be pushing right side. You can see that player outside at 10 via the Oracle mode. We'll see who's going to win this first engagement mid-map and be able to apply early pressure.
Right, I mean, you see Formal, he's right there. He's around the corner. He's going to watch both of the pin. Should be able to pick up this kill fairly easily, and that's 2 players down for Noble. We have 1 player from Envy that's going to be JCap. He's going to be working up the mid-street, and I think this is the exact kind of push you would want if you're Envy. Right here, he just needs to stay alive, Maven, until his teammates get over near him. Huge kill right there, aided by Nameless. You know, JCap's going to make a play to try and get a score here, but that's a great defensive stand for the players of Noble, leaving Nameless the only one up for Envy.
Yeah, they were basically able to shut that down. That was a big win. The first engagement went to Envy, but like you said, nice defense there out of Noble. Now, in my opinion, Matt, this is a map that kind of plays 2 ways when it comes to caps. You either get those steep caps, or it's played in layers. You know, you get those kills, you push up the map as a team, calling out sides, picking up kills, and eventually you try to work that rally. But this map, I swear, you only tend to see 1 or 2 rally really attempts per game. You end up seeing a lot of sneak caps in this one.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you really don't get too many sneak caps. You don't really see too many rallies, on this map. It's really a lot of sneak caps, and, you know, that's why I think that if Noble can get on the board first, they have a great shot of winning this map. Right now, you see nobody really getting any pressure on the other team's base. Looks like we are going to see a player from Envy trying to work up in the street. That's going to be Merc. This would be a huge kill right here, because if he can get this kill, pretty much has nobody else left on defense. But, you know, right now, allowing all of Noble to spawn up, they're going to still try a push. But, you know, nobody's getting any type of map control right here, maybe. You don't see anybody waiting for teammates. It's just kind of players just running up and down the map.
Yeah, well, the big thing here, you know, I've been watching a lot of this, obviously, spending the time at the Curse House. And one of the big things, you know, I realize this game type really is almost 99% communication. The big thing is calling out lanes, who's left up, and telling the next person that's spawning where to head. So next spawner head right, next spawner cover left. So you're not spawning, taking a second or two to look at the minimap and decide which route you're going to take. You need to know which lane to cut off immediately. Those couple of seconds can be all the difference. But we are getting down towards the halfway point now. No one's been able to get on the board yet. Pretty slow game thus far as Chino gets the knife to Formal. That's going to be 3 down right now for Andy. JCap left alive. This is a good opportunity for Noble to layer the map, but JCap at least able to pick up 1 kill. Formal off spawn picks up another. They're able to answer back and shut down this push for the most part.
Yeah, you know, right there you saw Envy. They had like 2 or 3 chances to score pretty much, Maven, and, you know, they just couldn't get that last kill. You know, great defensive stand from the players on Noble. I believe that was Miyagi and Slasher back in the base. Able to pick those players out. Now Miyagi, he's working up the middle of the map. That would have been a huge kill right there if he was able to pick up that second. Center, he's going to have 2 players to beat. He's going to get 1, and he's going to be able to get a cap, and that is actually huge for Noble as they are able to go up 1-0. And look, well, I thought we were going to have a little bit of a rally right there from the players from Noble with Slasher, but he is taken out quickly in the base. I know Envy right now, they cannot panic. They can't just start running around the map, because then you're just going to give up more sneaks. They need to play discipline and play together.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of a miscommunication there, I think. You know, that player at 18 died by the player coming out of Diner. No one looked to see him. They had a player back by Porch, a player up at top Genius at the back steps that could have turned and shot him. But that's what happens. You know, they had Slasher pushing in bottom Genius as well to distract, and they were able to make those plays. Envy wasn't sure how to handle it, but they do answer back with a cap of their own. JCap able to force this spawn out, and this is what you're trying to do
play
from this
right
side.
There.
You want to get in that position. You want to push from the left, spawn them out mid-street, and try to push this rally. JCap did a great job getting that spawn out, picking up that big 1v1 kill, and now they're going to take the lead 2-1.
Yeah, and there's 1 player from Noble in the end of the base. That's Chino. He's going to have 3 players to beat, though. And right there, maybe you see the players from Noble, they just keep challenging the goal one-on-one. We had 2 players go in from Envy right there, and it was pretty much they kept forcing that fence side, and eventually they got through. They got in that back by that white truck, and they're able to just get that 1 kill right on the goal, which was able to separate them.
Look, great job by Envy. You know, they allowed that 1 cap to counter back with 2 of their own so quickly. JCap just with the headshot picks Gino off the mid box. Great shot there. Chino's got to be frustrated. That's usually a fight you're going to win, but JCap is feeling it. We're watching Miyagi right now as he's pushing up right side, coming out of Water Tower, trying to push towards that. He's got a player right on his right, not able to win that gunfight. It's going to be 3 down right now for Noble. Cinder last alive. He's going to have to play defense as his team is going to be coming off spawn. You do see on the right side of the minimap, the Envy flood is coming in. They're trying to put in pressure. Smoke is down. We'll see if they can make anything of it, but 2 drop pretty much immediately. The last player, JCap's going to have to rotate through post and he's got a lot to work with here.
Yeah, no, he was in an awful position right there. You see Nameless on your screen for a quick second. He's going to be just watching that right fence line. And right now, if I'm Merc, I just need to stay alive while there's 2 seconds left. But, you know, providing more time. He just really needed to stay alive there, wait for his teammates. Going to have Envy going up into the second half, up by 1, not a huge lead. You know, I expected Noble, you know, to play pretty hard defense after they got that first cap, but I think it was just Envy. They were able to, you know, rally those next 2 off so fast.
Yeah, and I don't know if that was just a bit of them trying to feel each other out, but 2-1 is not usually a score you'll see in this map going into the second half. Really slow game, not a ton of caps on the board. We'll take a look through the KDs right now. Honestly, pretty much everyone in and around, even outside of Merc, really all getting it done. We'll see here. Let's get eyes on with Merc and see if he can get some aggressive play going. So I know, especially in blitz, like stuff in freight, he can put up huge numbers. Struggling a little bit right now in the kill section. We'll see if he can step it up.
Yeah, you know, right there, and he almost got by, which would have been a cap right there for Envy, which would have been
remember
huge.
how Ghost started. He would get that cap every single game.
He would literally run down the middle of the map every game, and nobody would do anything about it. I was very, you know, nobody even watched the video of it. They had no idea, but he would run right down the middle, and he almost got a cap out of it right there.
They were able to shut it down, though. We are on board right now watching Chino's pushing post alley right now. Going to have an engagement. It's J-Cap, who's going to clean that up. 2 down right now for Noble. There's a chance in the push. Formal wins 1 gunfight. Going to be able to turn that into a cap. 3-1 advantage. Good job, Matt, there, switching it over as he does close it out. And good defensive kill there on spawn as well.
Right, and you see Merc, he was actually trying to set up for a little bit of a spawn trap. He's going to be taken out. You know, very aggressive play from the guys in Envy. You see Noble, they can't really even get past the 50-yard line of the map, and that's usually not good. Blitz is pretty much primarily map control, man.
Couldn't agree more, Matt, and we'll see here Chino just kind of laying mid-street, trying to wait for his teammates to push up with him so they can make a play. Nameless really only has 1 of the base to beat. Make that 2-1 Chain Diner Alley. He wins the 1 gunfight. Can he see the second? He's just going to try and jump in. Great kill. I believe that was Slasher who shut that down at home.
And they're going to get a score.
Counter cap as well. Bring it within 1 with 3.5 to go on this second side.
Yeah, but you see they're all flooding one side of the map. They have no eyes on this other side of the map. There's 1 player, I believe, from Envy. They're going to be working up this side, and that's Merc. He's going to be able to work straight out through the middle of the map, and they're going to give up another cap though, maybe down to 3-3 situation right here.
Yeah, this has been a nice comeback here from Noble. Down 3-1, they've turned it around. Cinder rotating back to defense. You can tell from the spawn that they do have a flanker coming in. They shut that down. Their base is cleared out. There is 1 player out front. That is going to be Formal. He wraps around left side. Suspect shots at him. Gets ripped up by Slasher. Good job winning that gunfight. On the right side, Nameless able to win 1, but will get cleaned up by Chino. Nothing going on too much right now. Each team vying for position here at mid-map as we're all tied up almost halfway through this one. Yeah, you know, what Noble can't do right now is they can't turtle. If they start sitting in their base, they're going to end up getting spawn trapped eventually. You know, 1 player from Envy is going to get a 2-piece and, you know, it's going to open up the floodgates. They need to really be aggressive. So I like what Miyagi's doing right here. He's pushing up. He's posing a threat over at gate right now. Now, the Envy players know he's mid-map. They have to respect that, so they have to play some defense. But he needs his teammates to get out closer, though. Yeah, I mean, you really can't turtle in this, just mostly because of smokes, too. A couple well-placed smokes. If you turtle and send in 4, you are not going to stop them from capping, but 1 more will go in. Huge right there. And that's going to be a nice cap. There's Cinder right now. Man of the match. He is 20-12 with all 4 caps. Absolutely crushing. They get another one through. 2 cap lead with 2 to go. This is looking more and more like this might be Noble series to take. Yeah, and what happened there, Maven, was Merc was pretty much playing for that sneak, and on defense, Envy wasn't able to pick up those kills, and he actually got spawned on, you know, from a player from Noble, and they, you know, killed him right off spawn. They weren't able to get any caps in trade, and right there you saw Noble actually pick up 2 caps. So, you know, very dire times for Envy. They need to get a cap on the board right now. Yeah, they absolutely need to fire 1 through. I think that was Slasher that was trying to play defense. He was trying to play the sneak, and they do get that one through. Great job here. They continue this stretch. Able to kill 1 bottom. Gina's is Slasher. Great job with the cap, and then the kill. Fantastic effort out of him. He will get cleaned up by Nameless. Nameless is going to be pushing through Diner there, too. We'll see if he can make a play. He's going to have 2 to kill. He'll get cleaned up as well. What excellent defense we've seen out of Noble on this side. Since the first minute or so, they've shut it down completely. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, they're going to need to be aggressive still. They can't let up right now. Only a minute left, though, Maven. Nope. What do you need to see out of Envy right here? They can't give up a sneak, obviously, but, you know, they need to get aggressive together. And right there, you see Chino, very suspect shots out of him. But, you know, nobody from Envy really pushed up. I mean, you have everybody pretty much at the 50-yard line. You have J-Cap, he's going to be set up in Diner. Him and Merc are going to try and make a play. Yeah, I mean, the kills are pretty pretty even early on, but the gunfights are starting to go the way of Noble. As you see, their kills are just starting to get ahead a bit here. As Chino's 26 and 22, Cinder's 22 and 16 with the 4 cap. They're starting to put a gap here. They're down 2. They need to get at least another cap on the board by the 11-second mark. Formal is pushing up middle street, trying to see who else might be in a position here to try to cap. They have a couple players floating in and around by Janus. They are turtling. They are trying to play defense. We'll see if he can pick up those kills. There's one more laying right outside there. They shut it down. Cinder kills his teammate. Also gets the defensive kill. Can anyone punch one through here? There's one left alive. He's going to drop as well. And that's going to be all she wrote. I mean, a good, valiant effort by Envy with that final push. They basically got all 4 on the attack. But I mean, really the thing for me on that second side was the defense out of Noble.
Oh, absolutely.
They weren't allowing anything out of Envy.
You know what, that really came down to that whole map was winning those one-on-one gun battles on the flags. And you saw, 2 or 3 times where, Miyagi and Slasher pretty much defended the